What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Big E with Big E TV, and look, man, we back with another video, man. As you can see, hey, man, today we're gonna be talking about steps to getting into logging. I had a subscriber that let me grab my phone. All right, we back that fast. I had a subscriber reach out to me and make a comment asking me the steps on getting into logging. So I decided to make a video about it, y'all. As you can see, I'm sitting inside my wife's office right now. It's been a long day. I just made it in, and I told him I would have this video out this evening. So hey, I gotta be a man of my word and make it happen. So I'm tired, haven't ate supper yet, but when I get through with this video, we're gonna take a shower, we're gonna eat good, we're gonna chill out. You feel me? But his comment was, let me find it, y'all. Hold on for just a second. Let me get it. He said, how do you get into logging? I've been doing flatbed 4 years since I started. I'll be paying off my T660 in 3 months. He got a T660. And he looking to go local. He is from Jackson, Mississippi. Jacktown in the house. You already know. He about 45 minutes from me, y'all. He right up the road going north. It said he make like $3,500 a week now, but he willing to take lesser if he can be home every day. He looking to bring his truck on if possible. Wow, okay. Buddy, his name is 601 Trucking. First thing you do to get into logging, we all know you got to have a truck. You got to have a truck, and depending on if you're gonna haul for a private logger or you're gonna haul for a wood yard, you may or may not have to have a log trailer. But if you're gonna have to if you're going to haul for a log trailer, for a private logger, you're gonna have to have a log trailer of your own. So the first two things you need is a truck and trailer, right? All right. The third thing you have to do is, since you already having a log truck, you can call and get logging insurance. We all know that logging insurance is way more expensive than OTR insurance because they don't play with loggers. I've seen guys, even myself got a quote one time for $36,000 for the year. I said, no way, no. But anyway, y'all, once you get that logging insurance quote, now here's a good quote. A good quote is from around, he's been driving, what, 4 years? So let's just say he's been driving 4 years. No speeding tickets, none of that, no accidents, obliging. Let's just say, in my case, I have one speeding ticket and I have one accident that's getting ready to come off this year. For y'all that didn't know, I did total a Mac out my first year of driving. So I'm gonna upload some pictures, let y'all check it out. But anyway, once you get your quote to insurance, that right there is going to determine if you're going into logging or not, because logging insurance is extremely high. Now, when I was driving my black Freightliner, which was a 1987 Freightliner FLC 120, everybody was saying, you're not going to be able to get logging insurance. It's an older truck and blase. It was just too old. Wasn't nobody going insurance. And you know what? I called Progressive. Progressive was not giving out logging insurance at the time. So I ended up calling a guy in Waynesboro, Mississippi. Gave me a pretty decent quote, about $1,400 a month for logging insurance. You do know you got to have $1 million coverage. And so I said, well, I'm gonna keep checking around. I ended up calling the place right here in Collins with South Group. They sent me to Berkshire and Hathaway. They gave me a good quote for $1,200 a month, man. Had $10,000 physical damage on the truck, and like I said, had $1 million liability. So with the KW, we had $20,000 physical damage, and it went up. The monthly bill for that one went up to $1,500 a month, and the Volvo went back to $10,000 physical damage with $1,200 a month. That's very affordable. You can take $300 a week out your weekly pay, and set that to the side for your monthly bill for your insurance. That's covered. All right, now you worried about your diesel and your breakdowns. We all know you need a good mechanic, because if you ain't got no good mechanic, that's gonna really hurt you. You need a good turnaround mechanic, a mechanic that can, make it happen for you. But once you get your insurance quote, we're gonna talk about the mechanic stuff in a whole nother video. But once you get your insurance quote, now you're able Well, you have to first actually get your policy number. You go and get your you file for your harvest permit. Your harvest permit here in Mississippi is only $25 for the year. That's all you pay for a harvest permit. You have to have a harvest permit to haul wood in Mississippi and surrounding states. Now, anytime you go outside of Mississippi to, like, let's just say you go to Louisiana to the wood yards down there, or Alabama, you have to have a harvest permit for whichever state you're going through. So it's good to have a harvest permit for Louisiana and Alabama, even if you don't even go that way. But once a year, when you do go, you still covered, so you ain't got nothing to worry about. All right, then you get your DOT numbers. Now, I didn't have DOT numbers because I didn't plan on going outside of Mississippi in that truck, because I wanted it to stay in Mississippi just in case, because I didn't know how the truck was going to do. So with that being said, I didn't have to have DOT numbers. So when you go out of state, you got to have your DOT numbers. Okay, the DOT numbers, I don't know how much they are. You know, I've been told some was $300, so I was told some was $40, $50. I don't know. I didn't check into it because I didn't want to go that route. All right, and after you get your DOT numbers, well, even if you don't get them, because it's optional, you're ready to start hauling once you get the harvest permit and insurance, and you got your tag. That's another thing. Those B tags. I had to get a B tag for that Freightliner. That Freightliner tag cost me $1,900 for a year. And because when I bought the truck, I sunk the title. I waited a couple months before I sunk the title off of my name, and they penalized me. So, and he had the date on it. So I had to pay like $300 to $400 of penalized out of that $1,900. But I never got to use the tag, because by the time it take them a while for them to send your tag in the mail, and by that time the Freightliner was in the shop, and we all know how that goes. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know. But anyway, once you get your tag, your B tag, because now normally you used to get a farm tag, but now they've changing it to where only way you can get a farm tag, which is cheaper than a B tag, you got to now be hauling your own wood on your own land. You're not doing that, so you're gonna have to get a B tag or a portion tag. So I mean, they just about the same price. I think a portion tag is cheaper than the B tag if I think about it. But anyway, y'all, that's them the steps you need to get into logging. You first have to get your truck and trailer. Then you have to get an insurance quote. Once you get your insurance, you apply for your harvest permits, for whichever state you're gonna be hauling in. Then you get your DOT numbers. You can haul all you want with no lettering in Mississippi on the side of your truck. You can haul like that. I see guys do it every day, ain't got no lettering on the side of their truck, no DOT numbers, and hey, it's perfectly fine, you know. All right, and after you do that, you start calling loggers. Now, I suggest for you that's first getting into it, my honest opinion is that you wait it out. I mean, I know you're ready to be at home, bro. I know it. I know you say you ready to be at home, but I would at least wait till the end of the year to see what these diesel prices are gonna do, because loggers are getting out of. Yeah, because loggers are getting out of it right now. Even log truck owner operators are just getting out of it, man. So I recommend that you just try and just, even if it's just for the weekends, try to drive for somebody else to get a feel of it and see if it's something that you would like to do after you get your truck paid off, because that means your truck can sit there and you don't have to make any payments on it. So I recommend you try that route, because logging is not for everyone. And like I said, we fight against the weather. You know what I'm saying? We've had a lot of problems with DOT, but the weather is one of the biggest things, because you know, you can be having, so far I pulled six loads this week. I try to get 3 loads a day, 4 if I can, but with Brian, it's just been strictly 3 loads a day. And they just say if it rains tonight, they may miss up the rest of my week. And so you may not make what you want to make every week. So with you driving for somebody else, you know what I'm saying, that's cutting their wood or whatever, man, it may be the best thing for you, because it will help you out in the long run. It'll give you a feel to see if logging is really for you, because I enjoy it. It gives me the freedom to be at home every day. I'm not attached to a truck Monday through Friday every day, you know what I'm saying, all day. When I get out of that, when I park that truck up there, I come home, I'm away from the truck. I don't have to deal with the truck. You see what I'm saying? But I understand when you OTR, because I've done it. You know, even when you shut down for the night, you still go take a shower, go eat, come right back to the truck. You constantly in that truck, and you're missing out on opportunities you have with your family. And you know, so I mean, I truly understand where you're coming from with that, because that was one of my biggest things why I didn't want to go back OTR, because I didn't want to miss home for a few dollars. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, law truck drive, like, right, I drive for somebody. I don't have to worry about diesel. I don't have to worry about the truck turn. I don't have to worry about nothing. Just getting up every morning, go get my loads. And I still make what some of the company drivers make driving OTR. And you know, and I'm at home every day. I know some folk don't want to be at home every day. That's fine. Whatever works for you, that works for you. Eat the meat, throw away the bone. Whatever works for you, that's you. But I'm telling you what works for me. And so with me not having the responsibility of that truck, but making sure that truck is oil is checked, water is checked, tires, you know, your proper pre-trip stuff. I make sure that is good, you know, because like I said, it helps you in the long run. But right now I will wait till the end of the year before I try to put an actual truck back into the woods, because you never know. I know you done seen Bobby Goodson, he's shutting down. Even on the guy I follow on TikTok, Red Bull Logger, he shut his logging down because people can't afford the diesel. I've had the logger that I was hauling for shut down, and he was paying me $9 a ton. And see, that's another thing you got to worry about, to find out if who paying a pretty average pay, because like right now, I think Brian paying like $9.50 a ton for the contract trucks. So that one load, man, if you weighing 20, let's just do 27 tons, $9.50 times 27 tons. That one load of wood paying $256. Yes, it may not be a lot, but dang, you may only go 50 miles to make that $256. Then come back, do the same thing back over 3 times a day. If you make $256.50 3 times a day, I mean, off every load 3 times a day, you know, your truck done made $769.50 in one day. Do that 5 days a week. Your truck made $3,847.50. Now, let's just say you take out, let's just say your insurance $1,200. Take out $300 a week. All right, that leave you with $3,500.47. Mine is, let's just say you burn, let's just say $1,500 this week in diesel, because you know this is high. All right, now you got $2,047. You got to put something back for your maintenance, and you want to pay yourself. So this is what I would do, but if I can't, this is how I did mine. With that $2,000 left, I paid myself $1,000. That leave you with $1,047.50 to go into your maintenance fund. Now your truck may not break down every week, so we know that the simplest stuff when it comes to trucking can cost from a couple $100 to a couple $1,000. All right, guys, that is switch phones, but being prepared so when that breakdown happens, it puts you in a better position to be able to bounce back from that breakdown. So man, for the sake of time, y'all, I got to cut the video short. If you got any more questions, comment down below your question. I'll do whatever I can to respond back to it. But I do also want to let y'all know that I will be bringing different content to this channel, because I'm just not a trucker, but I'm a father, I'm a husband, I'm a friend. I love four-wheeling, I love fishing, I love doing different things. So you're going to get to see different things on this channel. And also, I may not be uploading trucking videos, because like I tell you, I do the same thing every day. So I know y'all probably don't want to see that. So I'm trying to just implement different things that I do into this channel. But if you have any question on trucking or whatever the case may be, preaching, you know, fishing, anything, four-wheeling, whatever the case may be, man, I'm here to answer all your questions. But I do want to encourage y'all, to subscribe, man. Subscribe to the channel, man. Like, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you can get all the notifications. So when I get ready to drop another video, you won't miss it. But man, you already know what we doing. Until next time, man. We vlogging, man. You already know, man.